Alrighty then. Alrighty then. We back in the house. Angel Snuff number 7 back in the house. How y'all doing out there? What we do, what we do. I have no intent to talk very long. This is sort of like what we call a rant video, something that just grinds my gears. I just want to get some things off my chest. You understand? Peace forever and always to everybody out there. And to all of you coming into the chat room, to all of you on Facebook, all of you who will watch this video later on, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Now, what we want to talk about. Number one, but I want to shout out to all those brothers and sisters who speak out against these charlatans, these scammers, these fake praise-seeking, money-hungry, so-called black conscious, pro-black folks that you can clearly see they don't mean us any good. This should have been done a long time ago, even prior to social media. Even prior to social media. In 2.5 miles, towards the left, take I-155 East, US 412 East. We should have been on the case of somebody like Jesse Jackson. We should have been on the case of somebody like Al Sharpton. And of course, my favorite, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, on this case and pushed them out of the, quite honestly, because I was around during that period of time. Unfortunately, brothers and sisters, people like Farrakhan and Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, after the murder of people like Malcolm X and Dr. King, we didn't have too much nothing. As you know, Andrew Young and most of those guys that was with Dr. King, they basically sold out. They took government jobs and everything. Jesse Jackson was, next thing you know, Jesse Jackson was on Saturday Night Live. They used him to make racists laugh. Al Sharpton got his own show on, what's that, CNBC or whatever the hell it is. I don't keep up with all that crap. So our leadership, and of course the Peckerwood, they knew what they was doing. Hold on a second here. Got to make a move. The Peckerwood knew, and it still holds true today. If you knock the head off black folks, they fall apart. That's what happens. So the death of very strong-willed Black Panther Party, Medgar Evers, when they destroyed our leadership like that, when they destroy our head, they know that the body will fall. And the same thing happens today. If you took all these people, Tariq Nasheed, Umar Johnson, Sarnetta, if you take all these people in the forefront off the scene, pretty soon YouTube will become quiet. And maybe that's a good thing. Because these people that we got, as you know, they ain't about nothing. Good riddance to bad rubbish. The same, like I told you, the same could have been said before social media. That's all we had. That's all we got. So I'm not shocked that we are in the condition that we're in because your leadership sold you out for pieces of silver. And your current leaders, your current Negroes, your current pro-black, blackity black, whatever the hell they want to call themselves, love, obsessed with Africa, RBG, whatever the hell they call themselves, they are no better. Build a nation, ain't building a damn thing. I want to send a shout out to my brother Dope Coke One, to my sister Afro Singali, I think that's how you pronounce it. And like I said, it's so many of you. You don't want to hear all that. Let's all be brothers. Let's all be sisters. Many of these bastards are not your brother. They're not your sister. They're after your money. That's all they care about. So we have people like me and this brother and sister and some others. Oh, let me add Lennon Honor, brother Lennon Honor. All of these people who stay on Umar Johnson's case, Polite's case, Young Pharaoh case, Sonetta case, stay on the damn case. Do not allow these people and any of these other suckers, Pharaoh said that, any of these suckers that's asking you for money and giving you nothing. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, all these suckers that are nothing but leeches. They're nothing but leeches. Nothing but takers. You never hear about them giving us anything. It's always, will you donate to my Patreon account? What can you give them? They have produced nothing for us. And those of us who know better, we should not sit around and be quiet. There should be opposition against these leeches, these parasites, because that's what they are. They're parasites. They should not be allowed to operate without opposition. So I want to send a shout out and I want to give a tribute to those who take their time because they care about us. Now look, of course there are those who want to defend these people. There are those who drink the damn Kool-Aid. It don't make no difference what you say. It don't make no difference what proof you offer. These people looking for a savior, looking for a God, looking for a slave master to guide them, they are going to continue to serve their master. I'm not talking about them. I'm not speaking to them. I'm speaking to the new victims before you can become a victim. Warn you of these parasites. Now check it out. When I joined the Nation of Islam, when I was 18 years old, I joined the Nation of Islam because I was fired up. I'm ready for a revolution. I don't care if it means picking up a gun. I'm ready to fight. And I have also heard this story from other brothers and sisters who joined the Nation of Islam. They ready to get down. But unfortunately, that's not what the Nation of Islam is about. Even prior to Farrakhan, the Nation of Islam has never been about revolution. It's nothing but a tough talk sounding religion. That's all. They're not going to do nothing. They're not going to harm a hair on the chinny chin chin of these honkies. They're not going to do that. I remember in Washington, D.C., I was on my post. We had a very large meeting in Washington, D.C. And as the people start coming out of the meeting, a lady came up to me, a sister, and she said, "That was a very nice show y'all put on." And she thanked me for having a nice show, and she went on about her business. The lady sort of pissed me off. She did. She pissed me off because she gonna tell me we having a good show, and I'm thinking, I really, in my mind, I'm thinking that I'm part of something, some revolutionary thing going on. But as time went on, that lady's words stayed on my mind, and I began to see as I grew older. And see, this is what I want to say to Brother Ben, who always come to my page trying to defend and make excuses for the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I was a child. I was a teenager when I joined the Nation of Islam. But as I grew older, as I began to mature, and my mind began to mature, I began to see that this was not what it was cracked up to be. As I began to mature, unlike you, Brother Ben, because you drinking the Kool-Aid, I began to see that Farrakhan and all this Nation of Islam stuff was nothing but Kool-Aid. That's all it was. The only thing I did was sell final call newspapers. The only thing I did was sell final call newspapers and bean pies and fish. I was nothing but a damn salesman. That's all I was. And I went to the temple every Sunday. Basically going, it was nothing revolutionary that I was doing. We talked big talk. That's all we did. You talk tough. Talk about the Jews. And you talk about slavery. But you ain't gonna do a damn thing. You ain't gonna brush the grape. Just like the lady told me. She said, "Thanks for putting on that big show. It's entertainment." And that's what you are caught up in, Brother Ben. Brother Ben and all the brothers and sisters, even a lot of the old heads, they caught up in it. They tripping on. But there's nothing revolutionary that you're doing. Nothing. And see, all these other suckers, that's what they want. Tariq Nasheed, Umar Johnson, Satnetta TV, and the list goes on and on. Polite. They want what Farrakhan got. They don't want to do nothing for the masses. They want the celebrity and the fame. There's nothing revolutionary. Believe me, I can prove my point real easy. When you revolutionary, when you truly revolutionary, living with racists, there's a good 50-50 chance you gonna die. Medgar Evers is dead. Dr. King is dead. Malcolm is dead. If they had caught her, Harriet Tubman would have been dead. John Brown, dead. Now, he's a Caucasian guy, but you have to give him credit for doing what he done. And some of these old pro-black, blackly black, don't want to give a man credit. They are nothing close to John Brown. How the hell you gonna talk about John Brown and you nothing close to John Brown? John Brown died trying to set slaves free. What have you done? You ain't died. You ain't sacrificed. You ain't suffered. Well, you see, John Brown had a alternative, some type of hidden agenda. Whatever that hidden agenda was, he ended up getting hung over it. John Brown didn't have to do nothing for these Negroes. He didn't have to do nothing. He done more than you ever will do. Prove me wrong. The only thing you know how to do is get on YouTube and ask for money. That's the only thing you know how to do. These people need to be exposed. These people need a voice in opposition to their parasitic behavior. We should not sit around and just let them suck our blood. It's already bad enough the peckerwood suck your blood for 500 years. And now you got this group of leeches in the name of liberation. They sucking our blood. No, no, no. So I'm supposed to sit around, and when I see wrong, respect to you, Christopher, when I see wrong, I'm supposed to be quiet. I'm going to tell you again. I tried to reach out and talk to these people. I tried to talk to the Nation of Islam, Farrakhan. I tried reaching out to Umar Johnson and Polite and Sanetta, all these bastards. So don't tell me about coming into the public. I should go behind the scenes. I already been there, done that. Brother Ben come on my page, but Brother Ben don't want to have a one-on-one real dialogue because he's not real. He's not real. Their intentions is not to help the so-called black community. The Nation of Islam, their intentions is to make you and me want to be Arabs. That's all. That's all what it's about. They want to get rid of the white slave master and give you an Arab slave master. That's what it's about. All these other suckers have an agenda. And believe me, that agenda is not good for you or me. So I want to send a shout out. And I want Lennon Arter, I want Afro Singali, Dope Coke One, and so many of you out here, you exposing and putting these people on Front Street. These black conscious, pro-black, build a black nation, whatever the hell you want to call yourself. This is what I'm telling you. Put up or shut up. They so damn smart. They have the supreme wisdom. They do their research. They got all the scholars, all this crap. Put up or shut up. Do it. Let's see what you can do. Keep talking all this crap. Not producing nothing at all. Running your mouth. Louis Farrakhan been around for 40 years. And the majority of his followers work for the cracker. He don't have no jobs for his people. All those thousands and thousands of dollars this man been getting since the 80s don't produce no jobs for nothing. Got a ragged ass restaurant in Chicago. It's open, then it's closed. He can't even keep his restaurant open in Chicago. And then the food is so high, the people in the neighborhood can't even go there and buy it. And I also heard that the quality of the food is poor. But that's the way it was since the 1980s. Ain't nothing changed. And you want me to stand in the cut and be quiet because y'all drinking the Kool-Aid. You believe the hype. Public Enemy said, don't believe the hype. And y'all believe that hype. Oh, just because Nipsey Hussle said something good about Farrakhan, just because Meek Mill, just because rappers and other celebrities skinning and grinning in Farrakhan's face, that's supposed to make him legitimate. That's supposed to make him valid. So what? Tariq Nasheed is on CNN and he's around certain celebrities. Matter of fact, I heard he was in a music video with Nipsey Hussle. What? So what? What are we getting? We ain't getting a damn thing. It's nothing but modern day hustle. Real revolutionaries sacrifice. Real revolutionaries die. Compare these idiots to the real revolutionaries, the real struggle, the 1960s and before. Look at what our people went through. You cannot compare these parasites with them. You cannot do it. They're nothing but entertainment. It's all a show. And you should be tired. You are an adult. You got to look out for your children. You have to look out for yourself. Stop buying their movie tickets. Stop going to the damn show. Stop buying their damn popcorn and soda pop and candy. Support your real people out here. You know who they are. When you hear them, you know who they are. But see, many of these people, that's all you want is entertainment. Because really, you love the cracker world. You love this peckerwood world. You love what these honkies give you day in and day out. That's what the problem is. You're comfortable in your oppression. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. You comfortable in this prison. I'll be so happy. Tired of getting the Kool-Aid. These people are nothing feeding you poison. All your melanin, all the metaphysics, all the chemist stuff. It ain't doing a damn, it's not doing nothing for you. Nothing. I'm an adult. Brother Ben, I'm grown. You gonna have to give me some, you still a child. You still amazed by these people, the show. The hell with this show. I got a challenge for all y'all Nation of Islam members. If you got so much faith in Farrakhan and what you doing, quit your job today. Quit your job right now. Since you got it going on and Allah, Master Farad Muhammad got your back, quit your job right now and go for it. I already know they're not going to do it. It's a game. It's a front. It's not real. That's why they stay away from me. Because I got to keep it real. I'm sick of it. This needs to be brought to an end once and for all. I want a better future for my grand relatives and those who come after me. I'm sick of it. You should be sick of it too. So with that said, I got all that rant out of me. Serious as a heart attack though. I'm sick of it. These pro-black arrogant. They some arrogant know-it-alls. They know so much. the supreme wisdom. They do their research. Everything anybody do is wrong except what they do. And clearly they are doing nothing. Nothing at all. Put up or shut up. All of these suckers, quit your damn job that you got on the white man's job and go for it with your RBG ass. Red, the black, and the green. You are an embarrassment to Marcus Garvey. Ain't nothing real about none of you suckers. Nothing real. The red and the black and the green. You don't have no nation. You don't have no land to put that flag on, except running your damn mouth. Some of you suckers don't even put the flag in your own yard where you live. You are an embarrassment. You're not real. You got all this knowledge, all this understanding, and don't have a pot to piss in. Show me I'm wrong. You can't. Yeah, y'all got some little knick-knack stuff. You got a little business. Y'all sell bags of potato chips. And you sell some tennis shoes. But when it's all said and done, all that talk y'all doing, you don't have nothing. You know it and I know it. And brothers and sisters, we should be tired of having nothing. I made a video earlier today. It's either all or nothing. All or nothing. I don't give a damn about your school or your business or none of that crap y'all talking about. I want the pie. I don't want a piece of the pie. I want the whole damn enchilada. That's what I want. We earn it. 500 years of suffering. We deserve it all. Not little pieces. But that's all these suckers gonna give you. Matter of fact, they can't even give you a piece of the pie. Everything they get is for themselves. So once again, shout out to my sister Afro Singali, Lennon Honor, Dope Coke, all of you brothers and sisters who are speaking out against these pro-black, black conscious frauds. They are not our friends. They are enemies to the soul community. A bunch of parasites and leeches. If I'm wrong, show me. I'll be happy to make a different video. I have no problem with that. But that's all I see is a bunch of fakes. With that said, let me get out of here. I got that on my shoulder. Damn, y'all was quiet today on the chat room. That's just all good. It's all good. I'm going to speak for us. I'm going to speak for us. And these people are my enemies. And I'm going to talk about them. You don't want to hear me talk about these frauds? Kick rocks, get the hell out of here. I'm going to talk about them. They are not no friend of mine. I tried being nice to these damn pro-black, black conscious, you are African, whatever the hell they want to call themselves. Tired of being nice to them. They are not my friend, and they are not your friends either. So with that said, y'all, on that note, let me get out of here, and I'll get back with you later. And as Don Cornelius always said in pardon, I wish us brothers and sisters, and I love y'all for real. I love us for real. Even these suckers, even these fake folks, I love them too, but they doing wrong. And they need to be put in check. They need to be told they are in error. I'm not going to throw them in the trash and kick them to the curb, but that type of behavior, we can't continue in the manner that we're going. No, it can no longer be tolerated. So again, As in parting, brothers and sisters, I wish us love, peace. You enjoy your night and your weekend. I wish us love, peace, and soul. Let y'all ride with me a second, and I'm Audi 5000.